Did you know that we actually have a tool to measure how difficult a book is? That's how I know that Dune is actually infinitely easier to read than a series of unfortunate events. My name is Melissa. I'm a book talker, and I also have my master's degree as a reading specialist. This is called Lexile Levels. Lexile Levels looks at text complexity, sentence structure, vocabulary, amongst other things, to pair a grade level with a reading range. This is one standard deviation below and above average. So it's looking at the 25th to 75th percentile for each grade. That's why there's an overlap of range. But it helps us pair a book with a grade that can actually read the text. What it doesn't look at, though, is content, because A Handmaid's Tale is actually written at the 4th or 5th grade level. Is this an appropriate book for kids that age? Probably not. This Bad Bunny book is written at adult level. Obviously, kids younger than adults can read a book about Bad Bunny, but it does bring about a conversation about books that we might think are appropriate for kids might be too high of a reading level, or books that we write off as only for adults might have a lower reading level than we think. Part of that is because 54% of Americans are reading at the 5th grade level or below. We want to make reading accessible to as many people as we can. So writing a book and making it at a lower Lexile level makes your audience wider. But it also brings part of the conversation about writing off books that we might think aren't highbrow, difficult text to read simply because of the subject matter. Who would have thought a series of unfortunate events is actually an adult reading level? So when I'm reading a romance like Allie Hazelwood and my vocabulary is this, it might actually be a more difficult text than you think.